Okay. So yeah, boom.
Block parties be lit.
First of all,
I'm not saying that I've been there or I've even gotten an invite, which I'm a little like sad about. But I could just tell like it'd be lit.
There are reasons why we don't get invited to places. I'm gonna let you know right now.
Yo, for real.
One of them is because we always say no. Or we just
but when we do say yes, it's like, yo, you don't need 3 pair of heels to go to the woods.
And you don't need to get drunk, okay? Every time you
and you don't need shades after 11 p.m.
And you don't need to be on the floor.
Do we?
Drunk.
Exactly. Do we follow any of these simple rules in order to get invited more?
Anyways.
Nah, but you would think, right? Like, we would at least get an invite to our own block party since we've been living on the block for like forever. But it's cool. Y'all could.
I mean, it's a block party. You just show up. Like, you don't need no invitation. Honestly, you just show up. You know what gets me tight?
What?
I do. Those are my cousins. Well, one of them is like my cousins. Mm-hmm. They whatever. We can show up, be lit. You know, bring our own bottles, bring our own beach shit. What they gonna do? They gonna kick us out of the
They might not give you a burger. I ain't even gonna lie. Like,
yes, they are. No, but you know what gets me tight? These fucking fireworks, bro. These fucking fireworks.
At all times of the night.
Like, I swear niggas is getting paid for this shit. Like, at this point, they do it.
That's what y'all use in your unemployment check?
As soon as 6 hits,
shaking my head.
It's fireworks. Fireworks till 3 in the morning.
Yes.
Till 3 in the morning.
It's like a whole shift of fireworks.
I suppose it. Yeah, I'm convinced that niggas is using food stamps to buy these fucking. Cause it's every fucking
like
night,
that.
and it's not even July 4th yet.
Yo, for real.
So.
I mean, it was Juneteenth.
Oh yeah,
it was lit.
For that day, you know,
we get it.
We gotta live it up.
Thank you.
But every other day, let's calm down and relax.
Thank you.
Okay. But yeah.
Welcome back.
We're your hosts, Natasha
and Steph.
We're back with another episode like every Wednesday. You heard? So talk to me. How was your weekend? Even though I spent it with you, but because we might have had different weekends. Okay.
Like what happened to you? Nah, it was lit. It was Juneteenth weekend. It was also Father's Day weekend, all packed into one. And it was like
a birthday party too.
Yeah, birthday weekend, and it was also like, you know, friends getting reacquainted after a long ass time, you know, so it was all that into one. So needless to say, it was lit but we're back. How was it for you?
It was great, honestly.
It was your first time over there?
Yes, it was my first time at the Poconos. Shout out to that one. That was a big firework. But no, it was my first time at the Poconos. And
it didn't disappoint.
No, it didn't. And you know what I love about having a podcast? This is gonna probably be a little off topic, but it's not. That now, like every time I hang out with people and I tell them that I have a podcast, it's like let's talk.
We gonna be on?
No, it's like no, let's talk. You have a podcast? You like to talk? Bet. Apparently, like I've realized how much like people have to say when they know you have a podcast. They're like, oh yeah, what you talk about? I'm like, I talk about this and this and this and that. All facts. Let's talk right now. And right there and then,
it will be happening. The whole episode will be happening, and we don't even
record it. Like it could be a good ass episode.
That would have been a great ass episode.
Yeah, it would have been. We had crazy ass conversations, confessions apparently.
We gotta go talk about bitch. You got time. We're gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that.
It was a late weekend, okay?
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, I realized that. That's why I actually love having a podcast. Because as soon as I'm like, yo, because even at work, me and my coworkers, they know we have a podcast, and they're just like, yo, how do you feel about this? And how do you feel about that? Like I'm like
so they kind of like give us
yeah
topics too, and then or sometimes it's already a topic that we spoke about, and we're like, you know, the little bit that I do know is this, but if you got more knowledge, you can let us know. Like,
and that has happened with even people that we've known for a very long time, and we're just like, I didn't know you thought like this.
You at all.
I didn't even like I didn't know this is how you think, this is how you talk, this is how you which is cool.
So it's great.
We love it. But thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe.
Keep coming back.
Yes. Keep telling a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their host
to tune in, to listen,
bitches,
to send us questions.
Yes. More on what y'all want to hear, what y'all want us to talk about. Y'all know we have
we clearly have no limits. Like we've literally talked about it all.
Yeah.
Like even we don't know nothing about, we can
We
talk
talk
about it.
Yeah.
Why not?
We have no filter, you know, so we can't wait because we want to have so many people on, and we can't wait till we finally have people on who talk, think like us or differently, and make our podcast better, you know. But anyways, what we talking about today? What we getting into? Let's start. Let's go.
First of all, don't get it twisted. We're not trying to promote people like to go out there because there's a block party, or because like you trying to chill at the park, or like, you know, you want to have a weekend getaway.
Why not?
Too, like, because, you know, 61st.
Of
But
course.
we were just like on our YOLO okay? But we've had hella safety for like the last 4 or 5 months. So don't think we not.
And I feel like we fucked it up just with those 2 days. Like we've been safe. Nothing.
You know, yeah.
No, honestly.
Like I've had allergies. Like I haven't had it in years. All of a sudden it's back. But
they were cutting our ass, like, because we had our mask on. We was like, we're not taking this shit off. Like, show me some proof that you don't got the virus.
Anybody that was being safe,
it's us.
It was us.
Yeah.
Like, even with each other, we're like, chill.
Yo.
You don't got the mask on. Like,
she
what's
started
up?
sneezing. I was like, alright.
Alright.
You stayed.
So, you know, definitely keep being safe. The virus is still, I guess, active. There's been a lot of more new cases. So, just be aware. Keep washing your hands. Keep covering yourselves. Life is different from here on out, so just be mindful. But if you still want to be lit at this block party, do what you got to do, girl.
And if you are, just, you know,
be safe.
Wash your hands as soon as you get home. Don't touch your face.
Wear a mask.
Stay away from people.
Get a metal straw if you got to take sips and stuff.
Yeah. Just
make it work.
Still be safe. Because I know a lot of people went to the beach today.
Right.
And it was 90 degrees. I'm not going to lie because I was hating and I was at work. But
being the essential worker that you are, okay? Alright.
Anyways. Okay. So what we getting into? Talk to me.
No, I just wanted to say, like, I was listening to Tiana Taylor's album called The Album that she dropped probably on Friday. I want to say Friday, whenever that was. So, it's a vibe. Yeah, the 19th. Oh, yeah, Juneteenth. She dropped it on Juneteenth, and the cover is really dope. What else? Basically, the whole track list is like a vibe.
I peeped Cardi B. Was she in it, or because I saw they took a picture?
I don't think she was in it. She went to like the album release.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
but
what that was.
I guess when they played it, she was like, "Yo, this is a vibe."
And I didn't see no social distancing there. Okay. So.
Oh, and congrats on her pregnancy too. Is pregnant, so
yeah,
that's dope. That's always inspiring, and you know, creativity and creating human life. That's cool. Her husband is in the album, and her daughter as well. Her daughter has like a song with Rick Ross, her mom, and her.
You know who also came out with a great song? Her.
Oh really? Oh,
yeah, especially for like this. No, it's called I Can't Breathe for George Floyd.
For George Floyd, okay.
It's such a good song. Like I've been jamming to it.
Oh,
it's an amazing song.
I'm a jam after this.
I love it. Okay.
So if you haven't listened, watch and listen to all those things that we just said, because it's a vibe.
We can get into, I have a few questions for you, but we can get into trendies now that we're talking about all this good shit.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, as you know, right now what's trending is phase 2 of the reopening of the world.
Okay.
Well, at least in the United States. Because apparently, there's another location that's been going through like phase 4 already. And I'm a little scared.
What location is that?
I think it's
here in the US?
No. I can't tell you. I'll tell you later.
Right.
Anyways, but this location where we live now, we're hitting phase 2 of reopening, which is I think a little scary. That means that nail salons are open, barbershops, bars.
But I've heard there's been newer cases because of like the reopening. Like for example in Florida, they reopened and there's been newer cases, and they say that it might be like the new epicenter. Like you see how we were.
I think this is gonna be a part 2. Like we were gonna close down again apparently.
Oh.
It's what I saw. But right now we're still going through phase 2. Like even though they're saying that, they're also reopening everything. So
okay.
We're just confused.
Yo, it's different when we went to like the restaurant on the weekend, like before we headed back over.
Sonic.
We went, ordered through the drive-through, and we got our order, but you couldn't go in to eat it, even with a mask. You just couldn't go in to eat it. So we had to eat it in the car. Then if you had to use the bathroom, you had to have a mask. I'm like, okay. Like,
Of course, it's different. But I did see a few people like today already at restaurants, because restaurants where you can eat outside are open currently, and I did see a few people that were already at the restaurants.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were eating at restaurants.
Okay.
The bars, nail salons, again, they're open. Barbershops, all these things that
I just think it's funny how
it's just, how do you feel about, like, are you nervous about this?
Hell yeah, because I was nervous when that happened. I was like, oh my god, like okay, I'm with it. We're all hungry. We want to eat, but like we gotta eat this in the car. Like I was mad uncomfortable about eating in the car, but also I didn't want to eat standing up outside. But then you couldn't go inside to eat. I'm just like, Lord, this is what life is gonna be like. I think that was like my first experience, because I hadn't really gone outside to eat other food than it wasn't like my own for like the last couple of months. So that was different. But I think it's funny how things that like were like not legal to do before, like you see how clubs when you got out, they'll be like, no, you gotta finish the drink, like you can't take that drink outside or you can't go in with the drink outside. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh, you could order it. You could call us, you order your drink, we bring it to you. Like they don't even ask you what age you are, they just assume you over 21. They just drop it off, you pay them. You drink it in the street. Like,
I'm sure they check ID. I'm sure they're still, because they're not trying to lose their license. No, but I do have a friend that she does order like alcoholic drinks, for when she gets off work. Not that we drink on the job or anything. But for when she gets off work, she
as you should.
orders her drink, and they do once she goes to pick it up, they check her ID, and then they hand the drink.
What about when they order it like to your house? Like, do they check ID then or no?
Like delivery
order it, yeah.
Well, no, I don't know if it's delivery.
You see, back then that wouldn't even been like an option. Because when I found out you could order drinks as well.
No, but the place because I did order a drink, as for delivery, like for me and a mutual friend, and they didn't ask for ID. But that place wasn't like an official place. Like they didn't have like a bar. Like it's like a place.
Okay.
Because that's like when we buy like slushies outside. Like before, when we used to buy them outside at the park, and they'd be people walking around with like, or at the beach, they'd be walking around with slushies and shit.
Yeah.
And you just buy it. So it was like a place like that. But
so for me, like I'm seeing a lot of that. Like things that typically they wouldn't let you do. Now it's like, you can do it. Like it's either that or we lose the little money that we got left. Like, because our bars isn't open, our restaurant isn't open, so let's do it.
Of course, I'm kind of excited. I don't know. I'm kind of excited about you stuff opening back up.
You gonna be outside?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna still keep my distance from everybody, but like I miss sitting at a bar, like. Not turn up, but just like sitting at a bar and like eating at a restaurant. I don't know.
Not your home bar, that
Yeah, like I'm fed up with my home bar. It ain't the same. I can't meet people there.
You're right. That's a big one. That's a big factor. That plays a big role.
Exactly.
Okay, despite popular belief, like it's a lot. It was cool for like the first month, maybe. I don't want to say 2. I don't want to push it. It was cool for like the first month to chill with your family and drink, catch up. But like after 3, 4, what more can you catch up on?
That's it. Like you got nothing.
You try to catch up with other people, meet other people that you could talk great things about, not necessarily do more, But we'll see.
Facts. Okay, second trendy, stand-up comedian, DL Hughley. He's very,
Who's that?
He's a stand-up comedian. He fainted on stage.
Oh, word.
Yeah, and it turned out that he was doing his his stand-up in front of people. That's the only thing that does scare me about everything opening back up, because he fainted in front of everyone, and it turns out that he does have the COVID-19. I know he was positive for that shit.
Damn.
And it's like he was around people, like, but he didn't have any symptoms.
Because he was asymptomatic. That's what they mean by. They don't really mean if you have. They do mean if you have symptoms, don't go out. But they also mean even if you don't go out, because you can be a carrier and not show symptoms and like spread it to other people and come out positive. But I guess your body just develops antibodies to it that you don't really show. How you feel. So.
Imagine that shit going to a show.
Damn.
And then the nigga got it, and then you might have it. Just be safe, guys. Be safe. We're done talking about the COVID-19. Just be safe.
Yeah, we haven't talked about it in a minute, but we still wanted to remind you, like, just because, you know, we out here poconos, biz,
Don't mean
and
we're
working,
not being safe.
yeah, you still have to be preventative, even if it's phase 1, phase 3, phase 5, like, still be preventative, because we don't even know the long-term effects, so.
Yeah. Okay, my last trendy, and we're going to switch it up. We already talked about, you know, all the tough things in the world.
We did.
We're going to switch it up. So I saw this post on the Shade Room, of course. You already know that's where I get my news from.
Our best source.
Yeah, exactly. And it said, can no woman fix my nigga a plate while I'm right there? Nobody with a vagina, not mama, not grandma, not auntie, not sister, nobody. If I'm right there,
if you right there, okay, but
how do you feel about that?
They said like they can't, or
no, can't nobody fix him a plate. Like she has to do it.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, if that's how she feel. Like,
but how do you feel about it? Not about her, about you, like in your nigga, like your nigga can.
Oh, if I was in that predicament.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm not gonna get up and make him a plate. Like, if she wanna do it, she could do it. Like,
I'm talking about you and your nigga.
Oh, if it was me, nah, I wouldn't mind. Like, especially if
she wouldn't mind because she's mad lazy. She'd be like, yeah, can you do mine too while you at it?
Not just because I'm lethargic, okay? Even though that is you know, a reason. Also because I'm really secure about myself, and I know he wouldn't leave me just because someone else fixed him up.
But his mama,
especially his mom, like if
that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you even think like, oh, why would you even be like jealous? Not jealous, but like tight because his mama, his grandma.
If it's his family, is lit. Like, I'll have them serve me a plate too. Like, I'll be like, yo, if you gonna get him one, can I get one? Like,
what if it's not his family?
If it's not his family.
What if it's just a bitch like, oh, you want some?
I mean, listen, if it's you.
Not me. Because I ain't getting you all
No. But if it's you and you offer.
We're going to have problems.
No. You offer that. Nah, you can rock. Because I know, like. But if it's somebody else, nah.
I'm letting you know right now.
Not even if it's me.
I'm letting you or him.
Oh. But if you had to, I mean, like.
I mean, if I had to.
Okay.
If it was like a life or death kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah, same. That's really what I was thinking about. Yeah.
But no, if it's someone like you, yes, it's fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think anything of it. But if it's like
some random,
not even a random, just like a girl that I don't even like talk to like that. Like we ain't even cool.
I would let it rock if
calm down.
If she not only gets his plate, she gets like other people's plate. Like, you know, like if they're just like, okay, I'll get you a plate, then the next person come, I'll get you a plate. Like if it's like that, but if she just got like my nigga plate, like what's up? Like how you gonna feed him and not me? Like,
what if it's like your brother's girl? I'd be like, yeah, you my extra, like
my brother.
That's my brother. Getting him a plate, like she get tight because you got him a plate.
Oh. I'll be like, yo,
leave
really,
her, bro.
like...
Leave her. I'm that sister. Okay, that was my question. Those were my trendies.
That was good. Do you want to move on to who's most likely to?
You have fun facts?
Oh, I do have fun facts. I forgot.
I still have a question, so.
Oh, okay. Questions. So let's see. So my source, one of the best is Uber Facts. And they said Mother's Day is the biggest holiday for phone calls, and Father's Day is the busiest for collect calls. Collect calls meaning like they call from jail and stuff. Natasha, why you laugh? At least they call, okay? Even if it's
That's true.
And yeah, I just thought that was interesting because it was Father's Day this past
Mother's Day is what?
The biggest holiday for phone calls. Like just like outside of jail.
That's cute.
But it's collect calls for Father's Day.
I believe it. I'll be shocked if it's the other way around. I'm like, excuse me? I believe it.
I hear that.
Who don't want to call their mama? Okay,
and the next one is men tend to have more satisfying sex with women who are a little unstable. According to a study published in the Journal of Sex Research.
That makes a lot of sense. It makes so much sense.
The way she said that.
Like, I get it.
Oh, why you get it?
I can't say I'm stable, okay?
Oh, okay.
But I feel like it's the same thing vice versa. Like women too.
Women enjoy Sex with men who are a little unstable.
Yeah, like those crazy niggas, those niggas that like that look
toxic.
like they'll spin you and shit. Like those niggas, yeah. I think it's the same thing. I feel like
it's vice versa. It works vice versa.
Yeah, I can't speak for, men.
Everybody?
I know, I can't speak for men and what the kind of woman they like, but like for women and what kind of men they like.
They like a little crazy?
They love crazy.
Okay. Next one is, having an orgasm excites your brain in the same way as doing drugs or listening to your favorite music. I mean, I didn't know, like, it was that exciting. Like, I know it is exciting, but I never compared it to, doing drugs? Just because
I don't know about doing drugs. Just because
but like,
it's not a feeling that I wanted to keep around. So, not that I was like on
any
but
drugs,
I tried them and didn't like any.
Okay.
Well, not any, just one. I didn't really like it, so. But I don't think the drug and that. Maybe the music, yes. Because when I was young,
so it's the same. It's the same as your favorite music. Like having an orgasm excites your brain the same way as music.
If it's a song that I haven't heard in a while, and I'm like,
that's
God.
true. Yeah, that's true. Like if it's a throwback,
like that
was
shit
lit.
hit home.
Yes.
Yeah, but if it's like some regular shit, no.
It's like no.
That's relaxing. No.
Okay. And did you know that the stitch, like the line that runs along the bottom of a man's scrotum, is the scar of what would have been a vagina? And that's where the labia fuse together when male hormones kicked in during embryonic development.
What?
So like that line that they have, like in the scrotum.
Yeah.
That would have been where the vagina would have like split if they were a woman, but because they were male, it's stitched.
But what if
up.
they wanted to turn into women?
It's easier. It's easier as a guy, like if you wanna become a woman and
but they
have a
use
sex
that
change.
Stitch
Yeah. That's where they cut. That's how they know how to cut, and it's really simple procedure compared to like women who want to turn into guys. It's a bit more difficult. I don't know if it's like doable, but I know it's more difficult to do it.
It's doable for a woman to have like a.
I think it is, yeah. I would have to double check. Definitely, it's easier for a guy to turn into a woman just because it's just easier.
I feel like I would want to know how that's possible, but then I'm like, I don't want to ruin sex for me. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't be ruining it. You would just be like aware of.
No, because I feel like every time I see a penis or my own vagina, I'm just like,
you know, you could turn that.
Right. Like I be thinking about the wrong things.
You know, if you want something else, you could get that. Right?
Like I be talking the wrong things during sex. I'll be saying the wrong things.
Right. Now we are not, like making fun of the whole gender reassignment surgery. I don't want you to get that, but we're just saying. Like,
I just don't like none of that weird, like, how do your body, like, anything that happens in my body, just leave it in my body. Like, don't tell me about it. Just leave it like that.
Okay, and last one. Only 6 countries in the world completely guarantee women and men equal rights, like equal working rights.
Which ones?
Which is Belgium, Denmark, France, Latvia, Luxembourg, and Sweden.
Not here?
Oh, hell no. I could have told you that. Like,
I know, like, I feel like on paper, here, I would see it on paper, even though I don't actually see.
I don't think here on paper would still fly by, just because just on the pay, there is a gender pay gap. So that's already not a working, equal, legal
But I thought
right.
all of that changed. Well, not changed, but like it's.
Even if it changed, like we still get more than what we used to back then, but it's not like for every $1 a man makes, I think like Latina women get like 54 cents, and so it's definitely not equal. But it's not like zero. For every $1 a man makes, a woman gets 0. It's not like that, but it's still not the same.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, my question. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's say you cheated on your man, right?
First of all, I would never.
It's not like you.
I would never. Thank you.
I know.
That never crossed my mind.
Whoa. Okay. Let's say, if you cheated on your man and you were truly sorry, you regretted it. It wasn't even worth it.
As you should be.
Like, you didn't even compare.
Just.
Should you be forgiven? Because you were really sorry.
Hell yeah. Like, why wouldn't I be? I genuinely mean my apology. It was for real a mistake.
But what if a guy tells you that? Like, you wouldn't...
Listen, women believe them all the time, so why can't I be believed?
Would you believe him?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, probably not. Just because I have.
But you should be forgiven, but you're not going to forgive him.
Yeah, because I've never been forgiven. So I think I should get a chance. But I've definitely forgiven men when they cheated, so they already got their chance. Like,
okay, so it's
not like I haven't done it.
If it's a new guy, you know,
or
one
if
that
it's a
has
brand new person.
Yeah, not someone that's already cheated on you. Someone that, you know, cheated on you like 3 years later.
I still think I should be forgiven if it's a new guy. But
okay, well, yeah.
If I should forgive
him.
If
it's the first time in like 3 years that y'all been together, that he did it, and he's really, really sorry, and, you know, regrets it, and it wasn't worth it, and she ain't shit, and, you know, she don't even compare.
No. I know those sound like gray area, but no. Nah. Just
so
because...
you should be forgiven, but you wouldn't forgive.
Yeah, I should be forgiven. Just because I've never gotten forgiven.
I've never done that. That's not his fault that you were forgiven.
Well, that's not his fault that I'm not forgiving him, but here we are. Like,
nah, I feel like if you show me, you have to show me.
But how would that visually look for you?
Just like you show people that you love them. Like you know how you put a post today. That's something about that. You said something about people.
This is what I be sharing my feelings, because all of a sudden it's now used against me. Like,
what did you post it?
Something about loving. Hold on. Give me 1 second, but keep talking. Okay, well, that you took too long. That I love you hit different when they prove it.
Exactly.
I mean, it's true, but
if you prove it, just like you proving that you love somebody, you gotta prove that you're actually sorry.
Yeah, but I wouldn't think of it like that. I would be like, you see, you could have been doing this way before you cheated on me, but guess what? You didn't do this. You cheated on me.
But you did the same thing, and you want to be forgiven. So what if he thinks like that?
I'm gonna just be like, you know what? I was pushed to this. Isn't that what men say? I was just pushed to this.
He's not.
You weren't giving me any attention.
He's the good guy.
You were always at work. You let yourself go. You were not attentive anymore.
Alright, so you're gonna switch it up on him.
Of course.
And he's gonna leave.
So how is that a problem?
Like, she's full of shit.
How is that a problem?
Shit.
Listen, if you see me getting cheated on and forgiving my man, mind your business and don't mess up this family that we created, okay? Nah, but also if you see that, let me know. I don't want to be looking like a fool out here. I just want to know.
Idea. Okay.
What about you?
I told you. I feel like I would want to be forgiven.
And you would also forgive.
If I'm truly, because honestly, I would feel like I'm one of those people that I would do it and not give a shit.
So you wouldn't be sorry?
No, but I'm saying if I am really sorry, that's why I don't cheat, because I feel like if I did cheat, I wouldn't give a shit. Like, I'd just be out here cheating, not caring. But if I am actually very sorry and I really care about this person, and I'm like, yo, you don't even know about the other times I cheated on you. Like,
why we not talk about those times? Why you want like this irrelevant time?
I never felt sorry for those times. This time, I actually feel sorry, because that shit was not worth it.
But I can't tell you about all these other times, because now it's definitely a dub for me.
Exactly. I'm not going to be that person telling you that.
You're right.
But, where was I going with this?
Oh.
No, yes.
Forgiving.
I would want to be forgiven if I am truly sorry. And I would forgive. If you show me you're dead ass sorry, like on some Offset when he went hard.
You are such a liar. Natasha, you are such a liar.
How am I a liar?
Because I feel like you've been in that position where probably, I mean, most women have, but probably someone cheated and they've shown you that they're sorry and like.
I haven't been cheated on yet.
Okay.
That I know. Do you know something that I
don't? I have a different definition of cheating than you, probably.
Okay.
Because you might think like being physical with someone else is cheating.
No.
But
flirting is cheating.
Oh, you see? So then you have been cheated on.
With who?
We're gonna talk about this later.
If we are.
But I feel like it's happened, and the person probably showed you that they were sorry, and you were still like, nah, he cheated, and like.
No, I've been in cases where like we weren't together, and I found something out that happened when we weren't together. And I've been on cases where the guy has been very like friendly, like super friendly, where I'm just like on some Stephany shit, like they supposedly they don't know whatever, but actually cheated on, like I caught something while we were together. No, but yeah, like if I was to see it, I would, like, if you go hard, like the reason why I don't think I've like forgiven anyone, like I moved on quick, is because like no, like they haven't tried hard enough.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But if you try hard and you're like, yo,
so what's your definition of like trying hard enough? Like they gotta fly you out.
Just like you show me, like
they gotta give you roses.
Just like when you feel loved and shit, like you're like, yo, this nigga really loved me because he did this, or he did, or he said this, and he acting like this. Okay. That's what I need to like see. Like I need you to act.
You need to pop up at your job, like here I brought you roses.
Bro, go crazy.
I got lunch for you.
Go crazy.
Okay.
That and more.
Take notes.
That and more.
Okay.
Okay, but we're gonna still talk about that shit later.
We definitely are.
So I saw a post that said, "Does race matter?" Okay, I saw it at another podcast, Eat at the Table.
Oh, okay.
It's a very good podcast. You can follow the podcast. They are blunt and they no
really
filters.
Fuck their and it do be 8 at the table.
Yeah. But it said, "Does race matter to you in a relationship?" And there were some responses. One of them was, yes, I want someone that can relate and understand my experiences.
Okay.
Which I didn't see it that way. Like, I'm like, no, why would race, matter? Like,
I see it that way, but I've also, like, to me it's just a no, because it matters in I want someone, like, that shares some experiences with me, but it also comes into play that I want to see, like, how other people used to live, or like how other people have religion, like how they
live.
Yeah. So I'm like either or. Like to me it won't matter, but it'll matter because I would either want something different or I want the same.
Okay.
But it's not like, oh, because of the color of my skin or the color of their skin. Like, it's none of that. It's more like when it comes to the ethnic group. Because race is really, we're all human, so that's a race. But ethnic group is like, I might be interested in someone who's from like Saudi Arabia just because their culture might be different and I want to learn. And I want to be able to probably adopt some things, or I might want to influence them to adopt some things that I grew up in as an American, as a Dominican, like.
But would they, like do you think like they would understand like you and like what you believe in if they have their own beliefs? Like,
yeah, like I
feel like there are some people that are like, no, it's either this way or that's it. Like, it's either this way
or the highway,
or it's this way.
I mean, if it is,
I want to be with you, but we got to do it this way. And it's like, okay, you don't understand why I want to do it this way, and
no, I think that comes down to communication. Like, because there's a lot of people who are probably, for example, like they're Jewish and they marry someone who's not Jewish, but their kids, like, as a man, you want your kids to be Jewish, but their mom isn't Jewish, and they kind of believe that the mom, like, you're really Jewish if your mom is Jewish, and the woman ends up like converting to that, and not showing their hair, being very religious, and it might not necessarily like be that they grew up in that religion, but they converted, they find it fine. And some people might say like, oh, she just adopted his way, and it's not that. It's like you just come to a compromise as a family, or just you as a person, if you want to change, if you don't necessarily agree with the beliefs you grew up in, and you find this one and you align more with those, why not?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think race should come in between any of that. Yeah. There are people out there, like, you could be like interracial couples, how they're black and the boyfriend and girlfriend is white.
That's such a beautiful experience.
It's such a beautiful thing to even see.
Yeah.
But there are people that think like, oh, no, I could never be with someone that's white because they would never understand like me and what I've been through, or like how I feel, whatever. And I feel like that's not true. Just because they're white, it's not that somebody can understand, or like not like they're saying that you don't feel my pain because you ain't been through it. Right. They can still understand that. Of course, they're not gonna feel what you feel. Yeah. But they can understand what you're going through. So I don't think just because you have different race, or we're all the same race, but any different skin tone or different ethnicity that like we can't relate and stuff. Yeah, so I don't think. But I mean, if that is you, if you're like, no, they have to be,
For example, they have to be Dominican. If I'm Dominican, they have to be Dominican. Or if I'm American, they have to be American. That's cool
I feel like
too.
older people think like that. Like,
and that's fine. That's just what you're into. That's cool. Other people might not
you
be
were
into
raised
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So it's okay.
Yes. Right. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. Okay, those were my questions for you. So let's do
who's most likely to. We haven't done this in a minute. In a minute, like probably like 2 weeks. But
I know she was taking a minute. Alright, girl.
Okay, I'll go first. Or do I typically always go first? Maybe you should go first.
Okay, I'll go first.
Alright.
Who's most likely to have a one-time gay experience?
I say Natasha.
I say Stephany.
Just because Natasha's more adventurous. Okay.
I would say Stephany because this weekend we'll go out. Leave. I'm kidding. Okay. Leave a man for his brother.
Again, I will go with Natasha. Just because.
Yeah, I think me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was going to say because you went with me on the first one. But
Nah, yeah. I feel like if he ain't right, he ain't right. You know what I mean? If the brother's right.
Yo, I know someone who experienced that, and it's like
awkward.
It's like weird because you know there's so many people in the world, and for you to like stop dating me and your next person to date is my brother who knew about you all along, and it's like, yo, out of the entire world,
But listen,
him out of all the males.
I
Man,
always
like,
say there are a lot of people there's too many people in this world, is what I say.
for you to be with my brother, right?
Yeah, but you know what I mean? If it's love, what are you gonna do?
But what if it's not love? Like then what
You
you
gonna
doing?
find out. But you gotta find out. You know what I mean? You can't live with your ifs and you know, all this other shit. You gotta find out.
Okay.
Okay. Who's most likely to cheat on? I mean, to
What?
cheat to get even.
Oh. I
Evil.
won't cheat because I want to cheat. Okay.
Just to get even. She's evil. She's like,
I won't
need
even
you to
be
feel
like,
my pain. Okay?
I won't even be like, you forced me.
And she wrote it down too. She be like, I know when you cheated, and I know when I'm gonna cheat back. On his birthday.
First of all, you acting like this really happened. Like, this is even news to me. Like,
I'm just saying, like she does
I'm like,
her
word
math.
on his
She
birthday?
does her math. She doesn't listen. She'll cut you.
I mean,
deep.
it does sound accurate, but
She'll cut deep. Okay. Tell a lie and regret it.
oh, me, I'll feel so bad. I'm like, oh my god, why did I like? Cause now I gotta keep up with that. Now I gotta remember that too.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot. It is a lot.
Yeah, she would feel bad. Wear the pants in the relationship.
Oh, probably me. Just
So we be like, y'all want this shit this way? And if we don't do it this way in 5 minutes,
yo, let me know.
because I'm out. I'm out.
We get me somebody who will do this. Nah.
So she's not even joking.
No, I've changed my ways a little bit. I can compromise. I can wait. You know, is it my forte? No, like,
but she'll do it.
It's a learning
for
process.
someone.
So, exactly.
The last one? Who's most likely to entertain multiple niggas because of boredom?
That could never be me.
Just because I ain't gonna say it's me, alright?
Exactly.
Alright.
Okay, mine. Who's most likely to go to the woods and get lost? Same.
For fun. Sizzle's ready.
No, I would probably get lost, like, not on purpose, but I would definitely go to the woods, like, on purpose. Like, oh my god, I'm going to the woods. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, yo, how I get back? Like,
Even though I've gotten lost so many times on my job, and I'm just like, yo, Steph, how I get back? She
not
had to
even
bring
in
out
the
map.
woods. In the city. And I'm like, all right, I got
She'll be like,
you.
where you at? Hold on.
Because I used to work around there. So I'm like, girl, take a left, do this. I'm like, yo, I lost you on the map. Where you at? Oh. Okay. Who's most likely to pack for a trip and forget essential things? You know, like a first aid kit. Or, you know.
Yeah. And I'll have like 3
Yo,
bags.
Natasha,
3
you
bags
would
of
think
shit.
Natasha got it all in there. Like,
No. I just got 3 outfits.
okay, and last one. Who's most likely to go to a yacht party despite, you know, COVID being present? Oh.
Yeah. Sometimes
That's
you
what
gotta
I'm
be
like,
like, yo.
I ain't been in a yacht in a minute.
If I catch COVID, I catch COVID. So, because I never been in a yacht. You know what I mean?
So if you get invited, then I mean, we're not getting invited to the block parties. We might as well.
I don't even think we're gonna get
Everybody
invited to a yacht. Man to a yacht. Man.
So yeah, so that was it for today. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you had a great weekend, great Juneteenth weekend, Father's Day weekend. Shout out to all the fathers.
Yes.
That follow the pod, that listen to us.
And even those that don't, shout out to our fathers. You know.
Yeah, shout out to both our fathers. Shout out to all the mothers who play fathers. All right, men, don't be bitter. All right, this day, their day too.
Yes.
Don't play.
Yes.
And remember to follow us at Talk Your Shit Pod on Instagram, Twitter, our personal accounts at Stephany MX3. Yeah, I forgot. Like, yo, it's my personal account.
By yourself.
Email us anything you want at talkyourshitpodcast@gmail.com. We got big things coming real soon that we can't talk about, but y'all will know.
We're working.
And remember that we talk our shit now.
So you can talk your shit later. Bye.